Hello again. I want to talk about a difficult topic, I think, for most people. That's the idea of conceiving. And from the face value, it means something like imagining, you know, something that's not real. Uh, but it's like way more subtle than that. Its meaning in this. And the the main mistake when trying to understand conceiving is that the idea that you know what non-conceiving is, like as if you have a reference point that when you are not conceiving, and then you can like discern that, oh no, now I am conceiving and now I am not conceiving or something. But that's not the issue. The main difficulty is Putujana does not have any reference point and does not have does not know what non-conceiving is. He is always conceiving from the beginning of time. Um, and how does that happen, and what does that mean actually? It doesn't mean he's actively like imagining things. So in my this my interpretation, I'm like following up on Nanavira's interpretation, but I think it is could be used as synonymous with contact. um, Conceiving and contact could be used synonymously. uh, because for example, uh, enlightened being described as contactless, contactless mind. And also in the Mula Sutta, enlightenment does not conceive. So, but it does not say enlightenment does not perceive, for example. Um, you know, there are like parallels in terms of. So, how to understand conceiving? And there are like parallels to that Mula Sutta in other, Kanda Samyutta, for example. And conceiving like self in form or form in self. This is like a parallel idea, that formula. And how that happens is like, so there is, you find yourself already in an experience something. So that's like, and you already find yourself like having appropriated and having delighting in that experience. So that's like you find yourself already in the end of that formula. So you need to work it backwards, as similar to Patisampada. You don't start from the beginning. Uh, so you find yourself already appropriated and already delighting. And even though, for example, right now you think, I'm not delighting, I am like actually like suffering or something. But there is also delight in that, because why are you suffering right now? Uh, it's because due to your uh, appropriated experience is not, for example, like is not going where you want it to be. So what does it mean? It means you want it to be otherwise. It means you have ownership over it. So again, starting with the present situation, your present attitudes, your present assumptions, you need to work backwards. And so, having found yourself in experience, and how do you even relate to that? So, what is your relation with this experience? And if you think about it, for example, let's say feeling, how does that feeling relate to me? If you can put it in words, you could say, okay, I am feeling the feeling, but where am I in terms of feeling? You could say, feeling is in me, or you could say, I am in the feeling, I am part of the feeling, I am apart from the feeling. You have a relation in either case. So that's the meaning, in the Buddha Sutta. He says he conceives in earth, he conceives apart from earth. So this is both true. It's not like either or one. So you're affected by the feeling, which means you conceive yourself in the feeling. But at the same time, you appropriated the feeling. Like you think you can observe the feeling, from the outside. Oh, there's this feeling coming and going. You think you have a, outside standing point from the feeling. So there's like two different viewpoints are present at the same time, and these are both appropriate as yourself. I am in the feeling and I am apart from the feeling. Either case, it's conceiving. So conceiving is like one more step down from that, basic conceiving. It's like basic contact. So it's like how feeling depends on contact, but they are simultaneous. So conceiving a thing to be a thing, and conceiving yourself in that thing and apart from that thing, and delighting, or delighting is, again, it's not you're consciously delighting, but it is way more subtle, like delighting in, like very generally delighting for being. Okay, even you're suffering. When you're suffering, you are delighting in being. Okay, because you are like holding on to that being. So there's always delighting. Okay, and there's always appropriation. So it goes like layers down to simple conceiving a thing to be a thing. And how does that happen? That happens because untrained mind like automatically picks up the signs, you could say, or the directions or the implications of the arisen phenomena. So it is like, you could say, compulsion, or it's like impulsivity, you could say, like, but way more subtle, not like bodily or your conscious actions. It happens on a deeper level. Like mind automatically picks up and proliferates those implications. That's how you're contacted, and you're appropriated, and you're just manifested as a being. Like it all happens at the same time. So this is what I wanted to say about conceiving.